6:10 only on Sunrise. Most people deal with a level of trauma or misfortune in their life, but not everyone knows how to cope with that pain.
So some turn to alcohol or drugs, while others speak with a medical professional. But in this two-part series, we have two different stories of trauma, but one alternative practice that many have been using for thousands of years to help heal that pain.
One of the big losses in my life was when I lost my twins over 11 years ago. And it spurred me to want to move out of my life.
When something horrible happens, life can seem to pause, bringing on a feeling of hopelessness.
I think about it all the time. I had a loss in my family the last couple years through suicide, and it has brought it to a fore, and I also see nearly on a daily basis the challenges that many people come to our studio grappling with.
Marianne Belletti's story is all too common. According to the Oregon Health Authority, on average, 2 Oregonians die by suicide every day. And the rate of suicide in Oregon has been higher than the national average over the past 30 years.
The statistics are shocking, and it feels pandemic.
Tragedy can make anyone want to disappear.
All I could do was want to pull the wool over my eyes and not engage in the world and not be in the world. And it wasn't until a yoga class that I finally could breathe again. And then slowly exhale, release.
Taking time not to sit and worry, but to sit and focus on breathing, staying present and moving with the body.
There's a certain physiology to breathing practices. It's just there's an anatomical aspect to it with the diaphragm expanding and contracting. And so from a physical standpoint, it helps to detoxify, our bloodstream and bring more blood, cleaner blood to our brain and to the rest of our organs. Take one more breath here.
And doctors like Jim Shames with Jackson County Public Health agree.
There's actually a fair amount of data to suggest that various techniques, some of which are sort of more psychologically based and some of which are physically based, but to focus on natural processes within your body and to take the focus away from fears, unnatural fears, things that are, historically anxiety producing, and focus on the here and now. Things that you can control versus things that you sort of can't. I think there's a lot of evidence those things are beneficial.
Exhale, bringing it through.
A skill that Belletti now uses in her everyday life.
When traumatic things happen to people, when traumatic things seem to hit us, or blindside us, how do we react? And if we're breathing deeply and we come to it with more awareness, we can, digest those events a little bit more healthfully. And then downward facing dog. It offers a little bit more grace to how we present ourselves and relate to others.
Using grace to carry her through her days.
It can open your heart in ways that you never really thought you can be.
And it's as simple as breathing.